Goya principle to success. A little bit about me. I have a doctorate in business administration. I have that in leadership. I have a master's degree in MBA, business administration, as well as strategic management. I also have a bachelor's degree. It's kind of hard going backwards sometimes. Bachelor's degree in business management, as well as an associate's of applied science in respiratory care. I am also a respiratory therapist, and I started out college going with EMS to become a paramedic when I switched over to respiratory, but I was an EMT for a while as well. All right, consummate entrepreneur. What is that? That's the guy that's always looking for something to do better, to improve. That's me, continual, consummate entrepreneur. I've done many businesses in my time, from a roller rink to a TV station to a freight brokerage and a limousine service, a pizza parlor, and a candy store. Right now, my wife and I, for the last 10 years, we have raised German Shepherds for breeding. 30 years of leadership roles in multiple settings. In all those settings, I was the owner, the boss. When I did work for somebody else, I always worked my way into management, assistant manager, supervisor, that sort of thing. Been doing that for about 30 years, and so I've taken on a lot of roles with a lot of hats. And I'm also a strong role model. I will always show up early to work and stay late, work hard while I'm there, and always looking to help somebody else out. That's your role model for you to follow as well. And also, as a mentor and a coach, I do work with people, and that's what I like doing this as well, to help mentoring and coaching everyone here. All right, that's enough about me. Let's get on with the show. We're looking at what's called the Goya principle, G-O-Y-A. Just what is the Goya principle? It's about setting things in motion. Setting you in motion. Every one of you wants to get in motion with what you're looking for to achieve your goals and to achieve what it is you want to do. The Goya principle lays that down. It's about taking action and getting yourself in motion. And the whole point of that is the Goya principle, when followed, moves you forward to your own personal success. So the Goya principle stands for your goal, orientation, yes I can, and action achievement. All right, so let's go right into your goals. What is your goal? Now think about it. What is my goal in life? Some people say different things. Everybody says something different. Some will say, I want to be happy, I want to be rich, that kind of a thing. Well, it's the object of a person's ambition or effort, an aim or desired result. It's an objective. Where does you want to end up? Where you want to go. So what is it you want? Where do you want to go? What is your dream? You know, dreams come true, right here, when desire transforms into concrete actions. Again, the Goya is about moving in motion. This is concrete actions. Dreams come true when desire transforms into concrete actions. Who said that? Napoleon Hill. Who knows of Napoleon Hill? If not, he's the guy that wrote Think and Grow Rich. He wrote that back in 1937 after interviewing such notables as Andrew Carnegie, Henry Ford, Rockefeller, and others. It quickly became a bestseller, and by the time Mr. Hill died in 1970, his book had sold 20 million copies. Now, present day, it's still been selling, and it's still on one of the bestseller lists. Napoleon Hill, over 100 million copies sold worldwide. That's why we listen to Napoleon Hill. So what is it that you want? What's your objective? Maybe some extra money, increased money, or that long-awaited promotion? How about increasing your education? You want that master's, you want that doctorate degree. Being an entrepreneur, do you want to have your own business? Or just some better toys? Now that's not a bad goal either. Some people just want to have a better life, all right? Well, your goal, until you write it down, until you focus on that goal, it's probably not going to happen. And like your dreams, they just fly away and be gone. So choose your goal, be specific. I said earlier, some people want to be, my goal is to be happy. Isn't that nice? I want to be happy. You're not going to be happy, because happy is what happens after you achieve that goal. It's a side effect, you might want to say. Achieve your goal, so be specific. Do you want that money? And be specific. I don't want to be rich. I want to have $100,000 a year, $200,000 a year. I want $1 million in the bank, that sort of thing. Then you have a way to achieve that goal. Write it down, because your goal, right here, is your ultimate destination. Up next is orientation. Okay, what is it? And everybody knows, pretty much, you get hired somewhere, they put you into orientation to tell you all about the company and their rules, regulations, that sort of thing, your benefits. That's orientation. In this way, what do we mean by orientation for the Goya principle is basically it's your position in relation to a specific place or object, the ascertainment of one's true position. In other words, where you're at right now, as opposed to where you want to be. You see, if you know where you're at and exactly where you want to be, you can figure out how to get from point A, where you're at, to point B, where you want to go, to your goal, to your destination. Now I realize that's pretty simplistic. Truth of the matter is, it's going to be more so like from point A to B to C to D, rest of the alphabet possibly, and a few numbers at the end. But that's how it's worked, because you're putting together a plan, a step-by-step plan to get there. So once you've got that plan, it's all about understanding those steps necessary to successfully achieve your goal. Here I go, it said. And like our friend here, you can be saying, I did it. You've met your goal because you've followed those steps. You're moving forward and completing those steps and not stopping until you have reached your goal. All right, the Y in Goya stands for yes, I can. It's about believing in yourself, having self-efficacy, believing that you can succeed. Earl Nightingale here, he came up with whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. He authored The Strangest Secret and sold over 1 million records back in 1957. That's kind of a big deal, because he's the first person who did basically a speech, an audio talk record, who received a gold record for that. Over 1 million records sold. And basically that in itself launched the business and motivation and audio publishing businesses that are going strong today. All started with this man, Earl Nightingale, radio personality from the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. I used to listen to him every day. He was very well spoken and understood how to get ahead. Now, The Strangest Secret, you can still find that. It's still for sale today. I've got mine on a disc, as well as you can get it in print, and it was also put on a video format. So and you can, it's out there. Look to Amazon as one of them, and you can find it. All right, so on the same guise, long before Earl Nightingale, it was Buddha who came up with what we think we become. Now this has been from great speakers, orators, and basically every religion out there as well have come up with the same kind of idea. Reap what you shall sow, that sort of thing. This one is a strong point here too. If I have the belief that I can do it, I'll surely acquire the capacity to do it, even if I may not have it at the beginning. Now let's think, that's Mahatma Gandhi. We know what he did with the British Empire, but let's think about exactly what he's saying here. If I have the belief I can do it, if I believe in myself, I shall surely acquire the capacity to do it. I will do it. I will acquire what's necessary, even if I don't have it at the beginning. Strong words, but truth. Dr. Wayne Dyer, we become what we think about all day long. His question to you is, what do you think about all day? If you're thinking positive thoughts, you're going to come up with positive results, positive actions. Negative thoughts, It's going to lead to negative results and negative actions. First step, according to Will Smith, you have to say that you can. I can. All right? Yes, I can. Say it to yourself every day. Yes, I can. Everyone say it with me right now. Yes, I can. That's why you came here. That's why you want to learn about this principle and moving forward to your own personal success. Yes, I can. Now, another thought about this when I was talking about positive and negative, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Henry Ford, we all know about Henry Ford and what he did for the automobile, changed the entire world. That also is strong. Remember this every day. Whether you think you can or you think you cannot, you're right. A lot of big thinkers. Wealthy people as well. Oprah Winfrey, the greatest discovery of all time is that a person can change his future or their future by merely changing their attitude. Oprah Winfrey. And Tony Robbins, motivational speaker, coach, big motivator. Where focus goes, energy flows. And that is so true, because where your focus goes is where your energy is going to go towards. If you focus on the positive and something good happening, that's where your energy is going to flow towards that positive outcome. If you look at a problem and looking for a solution, but all you have is negative ideas, your energy is going to flow negatively towards that problem. And you're not going to really be successful at fixing that problem. So we've heard from all these people. Just what are they all talking about? From big thinkers and orators up until present day, everybody's talking about basically the same thing, about believing in yourself. But what really are they talking about? The law of attraction is what they're talking about. We're going to cover that in depth later on in this this group here later today. But basically the law of attraction has to do with your focus. Your manifestation of your dreams. You get better feeling, wealth. Your intention is focus, expansion, and you receive what you're looking for. That is the law of attraction. You are what you think about. You become what you believe in and think about. What the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Go on the Goya principle, action to achievement. It's following your plan and having personal integrity. Now, what is personal integrity? Who knows personal integrity? We're going to discuss that because it's all about yourself. It's being honest, moral, having ethics, giving and receiving trust. Successful partnerships, being part of a team, it's all that is in your personal integrity. See, wisdom is knowing the right path to take, knowing what's right, the right way to go, what you need to get done. But integrity is actually taking that path. See the difference? You know the path, you actually walk the path. William Shakespeare, famous saying, "To thine own self be true, and it must follow as the night the day, thou canst not be false to any man." Basically, he's saying be true to yourself. Don't lie to yourself, and don't lie to anyone else. If you're true to yourself, there's no reason to lie to anyone else. And this is a big part, and we're going to cover that in just a moment here as we go along, because the Goya principle is believe in yourself. Treat yourself with the utmost respect. So never lie to yourself. There it is. Never lie to yourself. And what am I talking about? Your plan to reach your goal needs a timeline. So you're going to set that timeline up. It can be adjusted when necessary. Always do your best to meet your time goals. Not meeting your time goals because you were unable to is acceptable, because it's necessary and you can adjust. Not meeting your goals because you lied to yourself saying, well, I'm going to do this on this plane. I'm going to start here, 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 and here. And then I just don't do it. Sit on the couch, watch movies, this kind of thing. I don't put in the effort. I have lied to myself. I have let myself down. And I'll not get my goals that way. So what you do need is a plan. Basically, you've got the periods, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is going to go on until forever until you get to your goal. And then each one of those times, you want to have something done. At least one in every area. Something is going to happen. You're going to make it happen. Or you're going to put in that effort until you get it. That's your plan to success. We're going to go over those together and as a group and individually later today to make sure everybody has going. Be sure to finish what you start. And get off your donkey. Because you can end up right here. Don't end up here with your dream dying. Finish what you start. I'm Dr. Mark Carlson. This has been an introduction to the Goya principle to success. Thanks. Take this down.